Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to another shelf in the Dice Tower Library as we continue going through and taking a look at what games are here. This one is full of big, giant games for the most part. It's one of the few shelves I have left with such mega games on it. So you can see up here on the top shelf, we'll start over here. I have Northgard. The CDH, this one was supposed to be a pretty big game. I don't think it gets played that much. Well, we'll see as time goes by. Village Attacks, of course, everyone's really upset with Grimlord Games because they never delivered their last Kickstarter, but another company has picked it up, so we'll see. Black Rose Wars, that's kind of a neat game, and yeah, so Ares has done that one. There's many different versions. This is the one I have. Then Last Kingdom is a kind of a really fun game from Game One Games based on said TV series. But pretty good. Think Game of Thrones style. Heroes of Might and Magic, the board game, not played it, but I know people really love that property. And I've heard pretty decent things about the game. Nightmare Productions from Trick or Treat Studios. This is the remake of Trump Fabric. And then Dungeon Twister. Small little Dungeon Twister basic set. If they ever redo it, I know that they had a Kickstarter to redo it. I'll put the new version in. But this is a fun two-player game. Grim Forest. So this is one of the original games from Druid City. It's pretty light and got a lot of love when it first came out. A lot of people don't really talk about it as much now. The Great Wall. Big Euro game, actually, with some amazing miniatures from Awakened Realms. Wonderland's War. This is easily on this shelf the most checked out game. Wonderland's War, I see played every time. And Frostpunk. The board game if you're ready to have a depressing day. All right, underneath it, we have Seventh Continent. This is the family version, a smaller version of it, meant for a library. Oathsworn. I think we have just the first 3 missions in there. But hey, if you want to play it and try the game out, a good way to check it out. Dwellings of Eldervale next to Andromeda's Edge. Both of those very popular. And then above Dwellings of Eldervale, we have Dune, War for Arrakis, the big 2-player game that came out last year. And then we have Siege of Runedar, and then Mind Management next to that. So again, a bunch of kind of different games, mostly here because of size. Speaking of size, the most checked out game on this shelf is easily Foundations of Rome. Despite how big this game is, it gets checked out all the time. Claustrophobia, which somehow got turned upside down. Blood on the Clock Tower, which got squeezed in there. I still don't understand why companies can't put names on the sides of their boxes. Come on now. Anyway, we put stickers on all these games. Return to Dark Tower, that gets played a good amount too. The Reckoners, this one, the buzz for it has died down a bit, but we'll see how time deals with it. And Mosaic. I think Mosaic is a fantastic civilization game. It's so fast and easy to play. Below it, now, here we have some interesting things. Dead Reckoning and Sea of Legends, and Dogs of War. So all 3 of these. First of all, Dogs of War is being reprinted in a much smaller version. It's the CMON version. Sea of Legends had some major issues with rulebook/app. Both apparently have been fixed. And Dead Reckoning is just a pretty big game. This is another one that gets checked out a lot. Deep Rock Galactic. We got a few folks in the Dice Tower who love this game. This is kind of my space section. So New Frontiers, the Race for the Galaxy board game. And then underneath that, Anachrony, the big box, which doesn't get checked out that much because that big box is intimidating. Same thing with Smash Up. People love Smash Up. I have almost everything for Smash Up, but it just barely gets played. Then we have the bottom shelf, the big space games. We have Voidfall, Eclipse, Last Light, New Angeles, which isn't really a space game, but fit in that spot, Twilight Imperium, Zaya, and Star Trek Ascendancy. So the Star Wars, if you're like, where's Star Wars? Well, I have all my Star Wars games together on another shelf. And so we'll take a look at those when we get to them. But if you're looking for Twilight Imperium, it makes sense to have a Near Eclipse or Voidfall or Last Light, etc. So what are my favorite games on each shelf? Well, the top shelf, my favorite game there is... I want to say Wonderland's War, but I really do like Nightmare Productions, but we'll go Wonderland's War. On the second shelf, Andromeda's Edge. I think it's such a fantastic game. Third shelf, yes, I'm with the crowds here. Foundations of Rome. What a fantastic game. Then underneath that, this one's tricky. I think, I don't know which one here is my favorite, frankly. Maybe New Frontiers. None of these are like in my top several hundred games. And then on the bottom shelf, probably Twilight Imperium is my favorite of all these here, even though I don't play it that much. What are your favorites? Let me know in the comments. I'm Tom Vasel, and this has been Shelf 18 in the Dice Tower Library. Hey folks, thanks for watching another one of our videos. If you like our videos, if you like our channel, you would love to game with us at one of our conventions. Check out Dice Tower Cruise, Dice Tower East, and Dice Tower West. Fantastic conventions where we play games with wonderful people, a humongous library, and lots of other events and stuff. Also, don't forget to check out our channel, like and subscribe. I'm Tom Vasel.